Trae Taylor is the goods. I mean, I had a conversation with his coach last Friday, a week ago today, Jason McKee, who's a former NFL player. And man, he painted a good picture of this kid. I mean, a really good picture. He said what's going to separate Trae Taylor is his film study and work ethic. Well, you'd be able to associate with this. This is McKee talking, Jason McKee, who's the 6th-year head coach at Carmel Catholic, which is a northern suburb of Chicago. He says it's going out in the rain and snow, which he does all the time, and throwing to his receivers. Anybody can go out there when it's 70 degrees, but can you do it in Chicagoland when it's 10 degrees out at 6 a.m.? That's when your competitors are sleeping. That's the mentality that Taylor has. Then he does these Zoom calls with his quarterbacks coach, 5 a.m. Zoom calls 4 days a week. And that is breaking down defenses. And I don't mean just opponent defenses, just defenses in general, breaking down coverages, breaking down defenses in their entirety. He comes to understand, this all sounds like Dylan, by the way, to me. They come to understand each defensive player's responsibility. This is a sophomore in high school. This is a kid that wants to be great.
God, how about the dedication of the coach to get on there every day, too? I mean, that
5 a.m. Zoom calls.
Now, I will say, too, the one advantage here, like when Dylan Raiola committed to Nebraska was never really able to capitalize on this at the high school recruiting ranks because Dylan committed so late.
December of
2024.
Right. So,
or 23, excuse me. 20.
Then he arrived when?
January of 24.
January.
So there was no real recruiting advantage of that cycle.
No.
And, you know, if Dylan Raiola would have committed to Nebraska, let's just say March of 2022. 3.
Oh, 3. Okay, March.
When Rule first got here, because Dylan was not going to commit to Frost.
You're right.
And stick with the commit. So if he would have committed to Rule in March of 2023,
you get a run up.
Then all of a sudden he's your best recruiter.
Right.
And that was the one thing they never really got to capitalize with his commitment, because generally a commit like Dylan Raiola does generate a lot more traction with high school recruits.